I know you.
And here we go. Chris Jericho and Jeff Hardy, one-on-one, to determine who will be in next week's Fatal 4-Way match to decide the #1 contender for the WWE Championship.
This matchup can be summed up in one word: explosive.
Jericho has to be on his game tonight, facing the tough and resilient Jeff Hardy.
Resilient is right. He's locked on the walls of Jericho.
Y2J is one of the most determined athletes in...
Oh my gosh, it's over, JR.
Jericho defeated.
Talk. No. Okay, I give up. I'll talk.
This is going to be a grueling match tonight. 4 superstars enter the ring, but only one leaves as the #1 contender for the WWE title.
And not just any superstars. Shawn Michaels, Mr. Kennedy, Chris Jericho, and Randy Orton. 4 of the toughest competitors out there today.
You might say Chris Jericho's already warmed up after his altercation with Finley earlier.
You think one of these 3 superstars gave Finley that tape?
I have no clue. But whoever's messing with Jericho will learn that's a surefire way to catch a beat.
Uh-oh, it's the walls of Jericho.
And the Heartbreak Kid's been eliminated. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
There's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
He catches his opponent with an elbow.
Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you.
And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop. What a fierce kick.
There's nothing like the sound of a hand chopping someone else's chest.
Hey, maybe Finley's lying, King. Maybe it was him, and him alone that created the break.
So you mean he's a 3 count away from a pinfall? There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. What a knife-edge chop. And that's a stiff kick.
And there's the takedown.
Y2J has slapped on the walls of Jericho. Orton's been eliminated. Orton has been eliminated. Oh, you can see the pain in their eyes from that vicious chop.
Ooh, what a vicious backbreaker.
This match will determine the challenger to face John Cena for his WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble.
And he's locked on the walls of Jericho.
And that's all she wrote, JR. It's over.
Chris Jericho.
You want to keep your...
It was 2 weeks ago that Chris Jericho and Jeff Hardy battled it out for an opportunity to face John Cena at the Royal Rumble. Now, can these two proud competitors put aside their differences and concentrate on the task at hand?
The task at hand? Make it sound like they're going grocery shopping. These guys are fighting Finley and Snitsky.
Chris Jericho won a grueling fatal four-way match against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, Legend Killer, Randy Orton, and Mr. Kennedy, and set him up as the #1 contender for a shot at the title.
I wouldn't say he won that match as much as he survived it, JR. That was just an all-out war.
You can bet that Jericho's looking forward to dishing.
Oh my gosh, JR. That's it. The match is over.
What's up, Jerry?
We're underway, and this weekend, King, Shawn Michaels will be in the Royal Rumble. Chris Jericho has a chance to become the WWE Champion, but tonight it's simply Y2J versus HBK in a classic matchup.
Both men know they can't look beyond their opponents tonight. Chris Jericho's fought a hard road to earn the #1 contender spot. Not only did he beat Mr. Kennedy and Randy Orton in a fatal four-way, he beat this man too, Shawn Michaels.
And I can tell you, that fact's not lost on HBK. You gotta think he wants to pay Jericho some measure of revenge.
He sees his opportunity, and he's taking it.
Styles make matches. And these two superstars,
They're in the ropes.
It's the walls of Jericho.
One.
And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop. Neither man will take a step back. Neither man will back. Jericho with the code breaker.
1, 2.
DDT, good Lord, what impact.
And there's the takedown.
We all know what's coming next.
Uh-oh, it's the walls of Jericho.
Wow, what a match, JR.
It's taken a long time for Chris Jericho to get here, but it was worth the wait. He beat Jeff Hardy. Then he went through Orton, Kennedy, and Shawn Michaels to earn this chance at facing John Cena for the WWE Championship.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
And he brings his leg crashing down.
Oh, what a painful kick. He hits his opponent with the elbow.
Oh, and the knee connects. What a fierce kick.
Code breaker. Good night.
Those ominous messages, Keith, that keep haunting Jericho must be in the back of his mind during this matchup.
Well, he better keep those messages out of his mind if he hopes to beat the WWE Champion, John Cena. Oh, look at how his opponent landed off that belly-to-belly suplex.
The Bulldog, smashing the opponent's skull into the ground.
Oh, look at how his opponent landed off that belly-to-belly suplex. He's working the fundamentals there.
It's the walls of Jericho.
Look at that! No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
What a nasty elbow. This is a historic night that's only becoming more momentous with each passing match. Tonight, the winner of the Royal Rumble was none other than the Phenom himself, The Undertaker.
Wow!
Jericho with the code breaker.
If Chris Jericho beats John Cena tonight, it'll be a short, bittersweet victory, because he could have to face The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
The Undertaker will get to choose which title to go after. But you have to be nervous. The Phenom's undefeated streak at WrestleMania is one of the most fabled records in all of sports entertainment.
There's the reversal.
A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. Bulldog headlock, driving the opponent face first to the floor. He takes his opponent down with a flying forearm.
I don't believe it. The match is over.
Chris Jericho is clearly at a disadvantage in this contest. Shane McMahon showing no respect or consideration for Y2J by putting him in this impromptu match.
And this match isn't just against anyone, it's against a wrestling god. And it's a no disqualification match.
And the self-proclaimed wrestling god, JBL's in a foul mood after losing his Intercontinental Championship less than 24 hours ago against young Cody Rhodes.
Well, let's face it, JR. JBL was pretty banged up after that brutal match against Holly the week before.
It definitely hasn't been a good couple of weeks for either JBL or Y2J.
Oh, man!
He may get the 3 count here. 1. There's the kick out. No surprise there.
A suplex like that takes a lot of power and delivers a lot of impact.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop. The question on everyone's mind, especially Jericho, is will that masked man show up again tonight?
One thing Jericho can't do tonight is look over his shoulder. Taking your eyes off JBL can be hazardous to you. He's locked on the walls of Jericho.
This is
Y2J has slapped on the walls of Jericho.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
2, 3. I don't know if everyone's going to be happy about it, but that's the match.
These are my top suspects.
It's easy to see that Shane McMahon's forced this match upon Chris Jericho and Jeff Hardy. It's obvious both men know each other so well that this will not only be a physically strenuous, but also mentally challenging. Knowing Chris Jericho like I do, I can tell you this. He must be extremely anxious to find out the identity of that masked assailant. But like the rest of us, he'll just have to wait and focus in on the job at hand.
When Y2J finally gets his hands on whoever's behind this, the fireworks are going to fly.
His opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. If anything positive came out of this match, it's that Chris Jericho now knows Hardy isn't the man he's looking for. But the question still remains, who is that masked man?
And I guess Jericho better team up with the FBI, the CIA, and CSI. Because we have a mystery on our hands.
And the gall.
There's the pin. I know these superstars want to keep going, but I don't know if they're going to be able to for much longer.
What a fierce kick.
Oh, a swift arm drag. Jericho nails the lion salt.
This could be a pinfall.
1, 2, 3.
And that's the match.
If I know one...
Tonight's match will be one of great ramifications. Can Y2J and HBK actually work well enough together after their volatile matches of late?
There may not be much love lost between Jericho and Michaels, but there is respect between the two.
A begrudging respect that will be put to the test as they face off against Randy Orton and Mr. Kennedy. Will the discovery of the mask in Kennedy's battle, one has to wonder if all of Chris Jericho's attention will be focused squarely on Kennedy.
Well, you better watch out for that snake Orton.
The referee has called for the bell. That's it.
What a main...
That mask?
Come on! There's no way the Samoan bulldozer was that masked man.
Umaga wearing a mask is like putting a wig on a bulldozer. No matter how hard you try to disguise it, it's still a bulldozer.
Shane O'Mac is really doing a number on Chris Jericho. What kind of mind games is Shane trying to pull here?
If the physical punishment Jericho's put himself through isn't enough, the mental challenges to get himself up for these matches really must be taking a terrible toll.
Break the hold.
It's the walls of Jericho.
1, 2.
Oh my gosh!
Y2J has slapped on the walls of Jericho. And that's a stiff kick. Shane McMahon has cleared Randy Orton of this situation. But I don't know what that means. If it really means anything at all.
Chris Jericho can be 100% certain about two things.
He may get the 3 count here.
They haven't been going easy on each.
2. Is that? No, only 2.
What a crushing bulldog!
Look out! Here it comes!
Uh-oh! It's the walls of Jericho!
And there it is. That's the match. Umaga.
He had no... I think this guy... For weeks now...
The kick connects. And he strikes at his opponent with the knee.
This is his chance.
Jericho with the code breaker. What fantastic extension on that leg drop. What a nasty elbow. A swift hit to the opponent.
Dishing out the damage with the knee. And he strikes with the elbow. Oh, look out, look out, look out!
Wham! What a cold break.
Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt.
I'd be surprised if this didn't end soon, JR. I don't think there's enough left in the tank.
Take the light off.
Is that? What on earth is Chris Jericho doing out here?
He must want his
Well, there it is. That's the match.
There's a disturbance backstage.
I need a favor.
So I heard, Cena. You don't seem in any kind of shape to defend your championship tonight.
I can barely tie my shoes, to be honest with you. I don't want to point fingers, so I'll just ask. Will you be at ringside for the match?
Maybe I do owe you. I'll be there.
I can't believe Shane McMahon is...
Here's the pin! Could this be it?
A swift kick to the opponent. He puts the boot to his opponent. No telling what impact that might have had on the neck and spine.
Oh no! That last shot busted him wide open. The RKO! The RKO! Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
2, 3.
Well, like it or not, this one's over.
That result...
I know how much...
And we are about to start this six-man over-the-top rope battle royal. This is just another Herculean task that Chris Jericho has to...
I don't believe it! He's been eliminated!
Good grief, King! Look at that! 5 masked men in the ring.
Oh my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match!
This seems like an insurmountable challenge for Y2J. Jericho must go through 5 competitors to stay in contention for the WWE Championship.
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now.
Good Lord! What a slobber knocker we are witnessing. Jericho is on his way to securing his shot, his chance at Randy Orton and the WWE title.
That's it! The match is over!
Jericho with...
I know how much.
And it's so fitting that it should come down to this. Y2J, Chris Jericho against the Legend Killer, Randy Orton, face to face in a no-holds-barred match for the most prized possession in all of sports entertainment, the WWE Championship.
And can outrun his destiny, but who's destined to leave champion, Orton or Jericho?
After weeks and weeks of mind games, months and months of treachery, Chris Jericho finally...
Uh-oh, it's the walls of Jericho!
Oh my gosh! It's over, JR!
He did it! Jericho is the WWE Champion!
What a road to WrestleMania he had! But I'm sure this result makes it all worthwhile.
Looks like Orton isn't finished yet.
Oh no! Turn around, Chris! Chris Jericho will not be denied on this night. We're out of time here, for Chris Jericho is our new WWE Champion. Thanks for joining us. Until next time.